Hi, my name is Jennifer Kueld. As part of the professional development team at Reasearch Primary School, I've created this presentation to show the current trends in ICT and the implications for teachers. As technology is at the core of virtually every aspect of our daily lives, it is vital that we, as educators, use it to provide engaging and powerful learning experiences and content. There's general acceptance that digital and interactive technologies, when used effectively, can enrich learning and enhance teaching. As schools transition towards powerful e-learning environments, technology offers new opportunities and resources to increase student participation and achieve successful learning outcomes.
Education in the 21st century. The latter part of the 20th century brought about many changes to education pedagogies due to the information and digital age, which are characterised by the ability of individuals to transfer information freely and to have instant access to knowledge. The information age has changed human life profoundly. It has changed culture, language, and the way we absorb information. Today, students navigate digital text by swiping their fingers across a screen or by moving an optical mouse following audio, animations, iconic or directional references in non-linear and interactive ways along multiple viewing paths. Sitting at desks, reading and working from a textbook is an alien concept for digital kids. There's general acceptance that digital and interactive technologies, when used effectively, can enrich and enhance teaching. As schools transition towards purposeful e-learning environments, technology offers new opportunities and resources to increase student participation and classroom interaction. In 2001, Mark Prensky classified people as either being digital immigrants or digital natives. A digital native is a person who has grown up surrounded by digital technology. They are native speakers of the digital language of computers, video games, and the internet. Prensky argues that the way the digital natives think and process information is fundamentally different to their predecessors, the digital immigrants, due to their constant interaction with information and technology since birth. Proponents of the digital native theory argue that digital natives are not getting their needs met by current educational system, and education must change to meet their needs. Although the divide between the digital natives and immigrants has lessened over the last decade, the education system has not kept pace with the technological advancements. Most schools were designed for the industrial age. They have not changed and adapted to the new digital age. Students today are connected in ways that previous generations could never have imagined. Teachers are being impacted too, with things like smart boards, digital projection screens, and electronic gradebooks changing the way they do business. Understanding how 21st century digital kids learn has profound implications on the way educators reach and teach them. Computer literacy. When you are computer literate, you have a general working knowledge of computers and you understand what they can be used for. Information literacy. When you're information literate, you understand and are able to gather, analyse and use information gathered from the various types of technological mediums, especially the internet. This person may access the internet, for instance, on their mobile, their iPod, laptop, or a multitude of other mediums, some of which may not have yet been realised. Integration literacy. Integration literacy is when a person is able to integrate technology into areas where it was either not used or not widely used before. For the most part, integration literacy is referring to the 21st century teacher. All these literacies are necessary for a successful and productive life in the 21st century. I used a variety of sources to research ICT in primary schools. Here is a sample and review of 4 of these sources. In this podcast, Richard Feidler from ABC Radio interviewed Greg Whitby about his vision for schooling in the 21st century. Greg states, The world that they live in is not matched by the reality of the classroom. We have kids now who live in an information-rich world. They access information in ways we've never dreamed of. They don't even think of computers as technology. It's an environment. They're wired, they're switched on, they're connected. It's a commodity like electricity and water. We find we get greater engagement when we're engaging with them where they're at, not where we're at. This school is a revolutionarily designed learning environment, a school without classrooms, where learning teams instruct students in small groups called learning circles. Greg Whitby's vision created St Mark's College. It has 3 large buildings connected by covered walkways, with a new resource learning centre with LAN connections for all students, art, design and technology rooms. Buildings were constructed to enable the school to implement its vision for an open plan learning, where up to 6 classes can be in one area, with several teachers servicing all classes simultaneously. The architect's vision reinforced the idea for an open plan learning environment, with large expanses of glazing and high ceilings creating a feeling of unrestricted surroundings. This interview was recorded in 2007. Research into the school's current learning outcomes show continual success. This school provides a positive framework to show what a school of the future could look like. This school operates in the private sector. The public school system could have budgetary restraints re-implementing this model. A white paper is an authoritative report or a guide that helps solve a problem. White papers are used to educate readers and to help people make decisions. This white paper journal article, Technology, Coaching and the Community, Power Partners for Improved Professional Development in Primary and Secondary Education, is by the International Society for Technology and Education. ICT argues that professional development is a critical element in systemic reform and in enabling teachers' success. This report summarises the current trends in education and offers advice on how to make change happen. This report concluded that the key to change is in professional development for teachers. Not only is it important that schools have the capability to use modern digital technology, all the teachers need to have the expertise and the desire to implement and integrate them into the curriculum. This report uses many examples from schools in the United States, highlighting the many ways to improve teaching pedagogies with ICT integration and professional development. Although the case studies are not local, the core principles can still be transferred to an Australian educational city. The ICT website has many resources available to educators, although annual membership fees do apply. At Clunbury Primary School, ICT doesn't just mean sitting at a computer, but has become an integral part of the work at the school. Principal Andrew Davis joined the school 4 years ago and has introduced laptops, podcasts, blogs, camcorders and portable game consoles into the curriculum. The strategy has been so successful, Clunbury was a joint winner at Bector's ICT Excellent Award for Best Whole School in the primary category in 2007. The principal has used ICT to forge greater links with parents and the local community, at the same time as acknowledging the importance of getting the balance right and not using ICT just for the sake of it. The principal also makes note of the fact that most Web 2 technologies are available for free online. This video shows the pupils using linked Nintendo Game Boys to teach maths. Pupils now rate maths as one of their favourite subjects. This UK study is 5 years old and there have been numerous advancements in digital technology since then. For example, iPads are now on the market. Here is an example of a website designed to help children with mathematics. Mathletics is a subscription-based math program for grades K to 12 available in Australia and internationally. The curriculum's lessons are based on the child's registered grade and are presented as practice and problem solving. Games are also available to solidify the concepts taught in the lessons. If the lessons are too easy or too hard, parents or teachers can adjust the grade level of the students. If a student is unsure on how to complete an activity, they can select a step-by-step tutorial to be shown which will guide them through the maths principle. Parents can also look up the progress of their students in the Parent Centre, viewing past weekly reports and certificates earned. The weekly report, which can also be emailed, includes the amount of time spent at the site, points earned, activities performed, and scores achieved. Mathletics is the world's most used maths educational website with over 3.5 million student users. Rainforest Maths is available as part of a Mathletics subscription. It is an interactive maths website designed for the Australian curriculums. Presently, all the individual state curriculums are catered for, as well as the new national curriculum. It has sets of over 800 interactive activities for each of the grades from K to 6. It is designed to appeal to primary students. It's bright, colourful and interactive, making learning a fun and engaging activity. The Mathletic website matches all Australian curriculum content. It is fun and supportive and engaging in an interactive environment. It adjusts to individual skill levels and gives immediate feedback. Unfortunately, this website is only available through subscription. These 4 resources all contain ideas which could be implemented to transform teaching practices, particularly in the key learning area of numeracy. In the later part of the 20th century, the main debate in the maths education centred on the use of calculators in schools. Now the debate is how to get more devices into schools. Schools now have the ability to teach maths through interactive whiteboard, through Nintendo game consoles, iPads, online maths programs, as well as in many other digital ways. Current digital technology has the potential to enhance primary children's mathematical learning. ICT can be used as tools to perform routine processes or to explore mathematical ideas. Graphics and software can immerse children in exciting, creative and productive learning environments, while the internet can allow children to venture into the enormous world of mathematics beyond the classroom. Clunbridge School has shown how the simple introduction of a handheld console has made a dramatic improvement in students' mathematical ability. The interactive website Mathletics has shown how to make maths fun and engaging through online games and activities. Greg Whitby, in his interview with Richard Friedler, outlined his plan to reframe education to suit the digital age, which has made a wonderful example for other schools to follow. The implications of these trends and issues are that effective use of technology is essential for teaching and learning in a global digital age. It is vital that we, as educators, use ICT to provide engaging and powerful learning experiences and content, as well as resources and assessments that measure student achievement in more complete, authentic and meaningful ways. In order to match appropriate technologies to learning objectives, goals and outcomes, a teacher needs a solid foundation in ICT. Technology, if integrated effectively, holds the promise of helping teachers prepare their students with the necessary skills to survive and thrive in our changing world.